Alright, in this video I'll be showing you my IRONSING M1 PvE. I've been using this PvE for a bit and it's really good because you have your IRONSING mantras which deal a lot of posture damage and armor drain, and you have a bunch of M1 damage modifiers which make your M1s deal a lot of damage. But I'll go over what I usually do, which is my mantras, mantra modifiers, and the gems I put, and yeah. So Metal Rain, Oxidizing Rush, Palm Strike, Metal Armament, Shade Devour, Metal Ball, Taunt, Flame Sentinel, Flame Wisp, and then I also have Iron Slam, but you do not need to get that. Metal Rain is one of your two ways of proccing all your rods, so I just do this. It does an okay amount of damage, but when I crit, it gives me all my Artisan Blades, so it's really good. Oxidizing Rush is what I use to use all my Artisan Blades, and then when I crit, I just get them all back right again, so it's really good. Just does a lot of damage over time. Palm Strike, everyone knows this, it's your main Blade Harper mantra, and then when you use it, it does a lot of damage. And then Metal Armament, this is another way to proc your rod, so let me just crit real quick, and as you can see, when my sword hits, it just uses one of my Artisan Blades, and it's passive damage as well. Shade Devour, this just gives me 20% damage buff on my M1s and crits, it's really good. It's just a very good damage buff. Metal Ball, this is my mobility mantra. You can go Flame Assault or Flame Leap instead if you want to, but I just like Metal Ball more. Taunt, this just makes enemies take 20% extra damage, so that's really good. And then Flame Sentinel, I just use this purely to break Chaser's jars. It does an okay amount of damage. It does like around 400 damage with like no damage modifiers. Flame Wisp, this is how I take less damage from my Flame Within. It's really good. I recommend getting on, well, you have to get it if you just want to survive. And then Iron Slam, I thought I had enough slots, but I don't, so it's just in my inventory. It does around 1000 damage, but you could go Metal Wisp instead, that's what I recommend. But usually you get all your armor back right when critting, and you have a lot of rods in them, so it's fine. But yeah, my damage modifiers, I've only put 3 Eternals, 3 Aeons on Shade Devour and Flame Wisp. And then I have 2 Stratus on Iron Slam, but if you go Metal Wisp, just do the same as Flame Wisp. And then I have a Blue Gem on Metal Rain, a Blessed on Oxidizing Rush. You can put a Blessed on Palm Strike instead if you want to, but I just put on Oxidizing Rush. Then a Blue on Metal Armament, Blue on Shade Devour, Blue on Metal Ball, Blue on Taunt, and then Blue on these 3 as well. But yeah, that's about it. I like 0 damage modifiers. I do around like, I think that's pretty inaccurate, hold on. Yeah, I do around 2,800 damage at max chain stacks, and then if I just do 4 M1s, but if I have all my damage modifiers activated, yeah, 4,100. Yeah, pretty good. You might be like, oh, that damage is pretty lackluster, but it adds up over time. Like, every 4 M1s you're doing 4,000 damage, and then obviously your IRONSING mantras are going to do a lot, so I could just keep spamming everything. I'm just going to do a lot of damage, and it's crazy. Like, this build, I'm able to like shred bosses and like sheath, and it deals like 70% of their HP, so it's really good. I recommend making this build, especially since my 100 intel IRONSING build, I didn't know this, but Aftercut does not work on Pose's Ring, so that build's completely useless, and it's okay. I used it today for my enmity carries, but I would recommend going like Shade Devour or like that the Irony talent instead. But yeah, if you don't want like a squishy build, just make this build. This build's really tanky for some reason as well. But yeah, that's about it.